Prediction Friday. So let's get right into it, man. We're gonna get right into the UFC card this weekend, with the main event being Sean Strickland versus Dricus du Plessis. Dricus du Plessis is the champ. Sean Strickland's trying to get his belt back. A very good fight. The last fight was very close. DDP ended up getting the nod at the end, but a very close fight by both fighters. I can't wait to see what's gonna happen in this fight. I really think DDP has the edge. To be honest, you know, there's DDP can mix it up a little bit. You know, he can go into this fight and you know, show Sean Strickland some different looks. Sean Strickland, on the other hand, I feel like is gonna come into this fight with the same style. He comes into every fight with the same style, same game plan. He doesn't really switch it up at all, but it's effective. His style is very effective. He pops that jab out there, keeps that Philly shell, and just throws a little couple teep kicks, and it just, you know, keeps the pressure on you. But I think DDP, he loves the pressure. Like, he strives under the pressure, and the more pressure you give him, the more he becomes better as the fight goes on. So, really good fight. I like that fight a lot. But first, before we go with that fight, let's go to the co-main. I love the co-main. It's Zhang Weili going versus Tatiana Suarez. Very good fight, in my opinion. I honestly think this could be the main event, in my opinion, man. This is a very good fight. Tatiana Suarez's story going into this fight is very interesting. She's barely fought in the UFC. A very good fighter, but has barely fought in the UFC due to either injuries or she had cancer. You know, she was fighting cancer, and she ended up beating it. But it's just, there's been a lot of medical issues that has been holding her back from actually giving the fans and the UFC her full potential. But she's finally getting her chance to fight for the belt, and man, I can't wait to see what's gonna happen, man. Right now they got Tatiana Suarez as the favorite, -120, and Zhang Weili is gonna be +100. So it's a very close fight. But the fact that they got the underdog, or they got the non-champ, the favorite, is very telling. It's very interesting. I don't know why they got it like that. I can only assume that because Tatiana Suarez is better in the grappling. She's a little bigger, looks a little bigger at least. But I'm assuming because she got the grappling, that they're thinking that Tatiana Suarez is just going to keep Zhang Weili on the ground for as long as she could, either TKO or ground and pound, or find a way to submit her. But man, dude, Zhang Weili his ground defense is pretty good, dude. It's really good. I think she's like 50-50. Like, she's got 50% takedown defense. It's like, it's hard to keep her down. It's hard to get her down. And when it comes to the feet, I think Zhang Weili, only because of standing up on the feet, I think Zhang Weili definitely has the edge. Her boxing is fucking clean, real clean. So, I don't know. It's going to be a really good fight, man. I don't really know. If I had to pick right now, I think I'm leaning towards Weili. But Suarez is definitely, I'm going to give her some go. So, yeah, give me Weili for that fight. I'll take that one. And then for the main event, again, DDP versus Strickland. I like this fight a lot. I honestly think DDP is going to get the job done, though. I think DDP is just too well-rounded, man. He's got everything, every tool in the shed, man. He's got every tool he's got is sharpened and well. And I just really think that DDP is just a better fighter overall, a well-rounded fighter. And I don't think just Sean Strickland just standing there the whole time popping that jab is going to be enough to get him to win. I honestly think this time DDP can get a finish this time. So give me DDP -220. And those are my UFC picks for the day. On to football, the Super Bowl, man, the big game. Chiefs versus Philly. Earlier today, this game was a pick'em. Vegas had it minus, I want to say, I seen it on ESPN, -110, going both ways. And just recently, I just checked again, and ESPN Bet has it -115, -105 Chiefs. So still, it's very close. Kind of a pick 'em in my book. Those are really close odds. The over-under did go up a little bit. It went up 1 point. It's 49.5 now. It was earlier 48.5. Some places you can still find it at 48.5. But I think a lot of books are starting to change it to 49.5. So if you want that 48.5 and you want to lay that money down on that, I would really you should really go do that now, because it's going to be changing real soon. I can see it jumping up to 50-51 by Sunday. So go get that now. Yeah, this is a good game, man. It's been hard to choose who I think is gonna win. I know in the future I had a future bet where I made a future bet having the Chiefs win this game. But now that we're 2 days away, and just seeing how good Philly has gotten throughout the year, and how easy they made it throughout the playoffs, it's just man, it's a really hard game to pick, man. But before we make our picks, let's just go through the couple of the lines. You got Barkley, anytime tud, -185, Worthy, +155. Those are very good lines. I seen Dallas Goedert, if you're trying to go with his prop. He's got a line for receiving yards, 48.5. Yeah, man, a lot of these lines are really close. A lot of these lines are really, really good. 48.5 is kind of a lot, though, on Goddard. But he's been getting 60 yards a game lately, so we'll see. But anyway, let's get to it. Let's get to the picks, man. So first, before I make my pick, let's just kind of just digest and kind of navigate our way through this a little bit. So the passive victory for me for Philly to win this game is obviously they have to run the ball. They have to run the ball with Saquon. They have to run the ball with Jalen. If they're able to run the ball with Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley effectively and efficiently all 4 quarters, I can't see the Chiefs winning this game. I can't see the Chiefs allowing Saquon and Jalen Hurts to just run all over them and just I just don't see it happening. If that's the case, I think the Chiefs win, or I think the Eagles win by 13 or 18 points, something like that. Excuse me. Yeah, because if the run game's working, that means the play action's working. If the play action's working, that means A.J. Brown, Devontae Williams, and Dallas Goedert are having a day. And that means Saquon's probably got a tud. That means Jalen Hurts is in there with at least two to three tuds. It's going to be nasty, man. Like the Eagles' run game is so nasty, dude. It just really opens up their whole playbook. And once they're able to run the ball effectively, there's no stopping these guys, man. These guys just run all over the place and run all over everybody, and the competition just can't. It's just too hard to keep up with that. But if any team can stop them, it's the Chiefs, man. The Chiefs got a good line, good defensive line. They got solid linebackers. They obviously got one of the best cornerbacks. So when it comes to shutting down teams like this, the Chiefs have the recipe. Obviously, Steve Spagnuolo is going to bring the blitz. He's going to bring the pressure. He's going to be blitzing probably 50% of this game. You could definitely see blitzes on second down. It's like he's going to be bringing the blitz early and often. Obviously, the Chiefs got Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce, and that's all you need. And obviously, if Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes are clicking, it's going to be a long night for the Eagles. You know, these are two really good powerhouse teams. This is probably the best outcome you can get Super Bowl wise. These are the two best teams in the football right now, to me. And this is a really good game. But if I had to pick a team, man. If I had to pick a team, man, I'm going with I think I'm going with the Chiefs, man. They're the champs, bro. Everybody says they got the refs on their side. And so pretty much the only way to beat a team that has the refs on their side is to knock them out. And I don't see Philly knocking out the Chiefs, man. Like, it's hard to put these boys away. Every year, every season, they show you why they are the best. The Chiefs are the cream of the crop, the best of the best. So give me the Chiefs. And yeah, man, I'm hoping for a good Super Bowl, man. I hope you guys enjoy your Super Bowl. I will be back on Sunday night after the game to recap the game and talk about, what's happening in the UFC, as well as what's going on, what happened in the Super Bowl. So I appreciate you guys tuning in, and have a good weekend, man. See you guys Sunday.